tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're chilling on a damn Sunday. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight on a damn Sunday? Let's get this show going here tonight, man. Let's get this puppy going here tonight on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show popping. Let's get this show popping on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. We gotta get some people in here. Gotta get some people in here tonight on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get some people in here on a damn Sunday night. What up, Crystal? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? How are we doing tonight on a damn Sunday night? Gotta get people in here. What up, London? Welcome to the show. How you doing, London? I'm doing good, Crystal. I watched Jacksonville, Seattle, Tampa Bay, San Francisco, and then at night I flip back and forth between baseball and Detroit, Kansas City. That's what I watched today, man. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, dude, London, I don't know. The fucking defense, right? 30 points. Ugh. I know people were calling on Twitter for Matt Eberflutz. Let Rico Dollar run for 183 yards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I saw people on Twitter were pissed off, man. They were fucking pissed off on Twitter with Matt Eberflutz. Dak and George Pickens did all they could. Yeah, everybody's calling for the fireman of defensive coordinator Matt Eberflutz. He was a bad coach too with the Bears, and now he sucks as a defensive coach for the Cowboys. Yeah, I don't know, man. Might have to get a new defensive coordinator. His team sucks ass. Yeah, I might have to get a new one, man. I went off on Matt Eberflutz in my I saw a lot of Cowboys fans were pissed off on Twitter with Matt Eberflutz. A lot of people were pissed off. Marv, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. They went for it on 4th and 3 and got it playing 8 yards. All of a defense. Wait. They went for it on 4th and 3 and they got it playing 8 yards off. Damn, what the hell, really? That's terrible. Yeah, you got to be up on the line if 4th and short. Does he like pray like the corners are like what 10 yards off? I know some defensive coordinators do that where they never want to bring their corners up. They always keep them 10 yards off the receiver. Automatically a lot of slants for the receivers. They got the ball back with 6 minutes left and run the fucking clock out. Jesus Christ. That's terrible, man. It fucking sucks, man. I'm so apologize to you, London. But that's how we thought this was gonna be, man. You have a fantastic offense, but a horrendous defense. That's how we knew it was gonna be this year. Very up and down. So yeah, man, just frustrating loss and a winnable. Yeah. So what? You guys have a weird record, right? You guys are what, like, what are you guys? 3-2-1, I think, right? 3-2-1. They didn't run the ball great today. It was mostly Dak and Pickens. 2-3-1. Okay. All right. Well, I think Giants are what, 2-4, and the Eagles are 4-2. What is Washington? They play tomorrow versus Chicago. I don't know what Washington's record is. You guys are you guys. I'm assuming you guys are in third place. Let Rico Dowell almost run for. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, that's horrendous, man. That's a lot of rushing yards. 183 is a lot. That is a lot of rushing yards, man. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. You're third in the division, okay. I'm going to assume Washington is second, and then Giants are last. Damn, that sucks, man. I'm sorry your team lost. I had you. I only lost like 3 games today, and that was one of them. The Cowboys. I thought they were gonna win. So many winnable games we've entered. It. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah. I think low key you should be like fucking 5-1. You should have beaten the Eagles and the Packers. I think only the Giants, right? That was the only one that they kind of whipped your ass. The Giants. Wait, no. Did you beat the Giants? You beat the Giants. Who do you lose to? You lost to Philadelphia, and then Carolina, and who else? Philadelphia, Carolina. Who was the third loss to? Oh, that's right, Chicago. That's right. That was the only game you got your ass whooped, right? Yeah. So you should have beaten the Eagles and the Packers and the Panthers. You should fucking be 5-1. Honestly, the only game you got your ass whooped was against Chicago. Every other game you could have won. You should be fucking 5-1. Yeah, it's so frustrating, man. It's so freaking frustrating. So freaking frustrating, man. You're losing a lot of like one possession games. They better get some defense in the offseason. Yeah, exactly, man. Gotta mainly focus on the fucking defense this offseason. If you're Jerry Jones and Steven Jones, gotta mainly focus on fucking defense. Absolutely, man. Yeah, hopefully they're known for getting their first round picks, right, for the most part. Last 3 weeks, Dak has thrown 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and they've won a game, lost a game, and tied a game. Damn. That's frustrating, man. You guys could fucking be like freaking. Yeah, man. You guys could be three game winning streak right there. Damn. Yeah, that's wasting performance, man. Yeah, dude. I don't got a lot of money. Um Even when they three the ball, our corners were getting burned. Yeah. You guys need a completely different defense, man. From top to bottom. Need a completely different defense, man, from top to bottom, man. Need a new defensive, yeah, everything from the defensive coordinator to the players. Got to completely rebuild that defense, man. You have to completely rebuild it. Got to 100% rebuild the defense. I saw that, man. All of a sudden, pitching duel. All of a sudden, the Blue Jays can't score. They only got a home run by George Springer in the first inning. Then that was it. I'm like, what? Freaking Polanco again had 2 RBIs. Kyle Riley with a home run. Yeah, man, retired like 23 out of the last 24 batters they faced in the game. Leadoff home run and that, yeah. Exactly. I don't know what happened. Kyle Riley and then freaking Polanco had fucking 2 RBIs. Yeah, man. So the Seattle might have the pitching, man, after all. Yeah, Polanco's really feeling himself right now, man. He had the game-winning hit on Friday to advance, and then today hits 2 RBIs. Murner's bullpen goes 3. Yeah, man. Murners might have that pitching, man. Let's see how Blue Jays play tomorrow, but Blue Jays pitching was, oh yeah, the pitching wasn't that bad. But yeah, outside of George Springer, they didn't do much. If you take away the home run by George Springer, only 1 hit, right? Only 1 hit for the Blue Jays if you take away George Springer. Yeah, London pitching is really tough, it seems like. Pitching is just really good right now. Plus, you have a lot of starters coming out of the bullpen. I mean, you guys do it. You guys do it with Justin Fields was so bad. I didn't watch that game, but was he really horrendous? A lot of people I heard on Twitter were saying the quarterback sucked ass, both of them. Jesus Christ. 9 for 17, 45 yards. Jesus Christ. That's terrible. Dude, I think even the guy from New Orleans is better, Spencer Rattler. He's got to be the worst NFL quarterback. On the team stats, it says -10. That's terrible, dude. Yeah, he stinks. Freaking Justin Fields, man. They gotta make a quarterback change. I don't know who the backup is, but they gotta make a quarterback change. Yeah, they were saying Bo Nix wasn't that impressive either. Yeah. That's what my father watched it, and he told me that both quarterbacks sucked ass. Teron Taylor. They might have to put him in if they want to win a game. If they want to win a fucking game, they might have to put him in. I didn't watch it either. My father watched it, and he's like, Jesus Christ. Hey, what up, Mauricio? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? Yeah, man, it's... Seattle Mariners say Logan Gilbert to start game 2. Ooh, he's a good pitcher. It's a good pitcher, man. Logan Gilbert. Kevin Guzman was pitching good, but then he gives up the home run. Yep, and yep. But if Seattle's gonna pitch like this, Toronto's in trouble. Seattle has got to, excuse me, Toronto has got to figure out a way to get hits. Otherwise, they're going to be in trouble, man. Yeah, man, it's going to be tough if they can't figure out how to hit in the, yup. It might be over in 4 or 5 if Seattle's going to be dominating like they did tonight with their pitching. That's going to be crazy, though, how, like, they were scoring, like, so many runs versus the Yankees. And now they start stinking up versus the Mariners. That's just going to tell you how bad the Yankees pitching is. Honestly, like, the Yankees, man, outside of, like, David Bender, their bullpen is trash. They need to win tomorrow and get a, yeah, it's going to be terrible if they go down 2-0 going back to Seattle. That's not going to be good at all, man. That's going to be horrendous. Yeah, Yankee starters were trash. Yeah. Cam Schittler had a good game, but I think Max Fried and Carlos Rodon struggled. And then outside of David Bender, you can't trust anybody out of the Yankees bullpen. I watched a few games today. Yeah, what games did you watch? What games did you watch? We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys, Panthers, 49ers, Buck. Okay, that's so we watched everything except I watched Jacksonville, Seattle. That fucking this is why what's his name? Trevor Lawrence went back to kind of sucking ass tonight. Jesus Christ, they're so inconsistent. Yeah, I was flipping back and forth that night versus the football game and the baseball. I was flipping back and forth. Yeah. Dude, the kicker's ass. He missed, like, they lost 5 points because of the kicker. It could have been 2017, and then maybe it would have been different. And, like, maybe at the end they would have tried to go for a field goal to tie it. Sam Darnold, 16 of 27, 200. Yeah, man. Freaking Sam Darnold, man. Yeah, the kicker was trash today. He cost them like 5 points, the fucking kicker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they would have had 17, but maybe the strategy would have been different, being down 3 instead of being down 8. I don't know if maybe that would have changed anything, like in the final few minutes. You never know. Let me put the green screen on. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he had some good throws. He had some bad throws, but I thought it was mainly the fucking kicker. They struggled to run the ball. Yeah, both teams were relying on their quarterbacks. Lawrence threw it 42 times. And, well, Darnold didn't throw that much, 27, but still. But Jacksonville, man, is so inconsistent, man. They beat the Chiefs, and now they fucking lose to Seattle. At home, like pendejo face. Like, it's terrible, man. Exactly, London. That's why they can't ever do anything. They go back. They like this, super inconsistent. That's why the Jaguars can never be good. Pendejo face, man. Yeah, at the end, right? 20, I think a field goal or something. They were down 27-26, and they kicked the field goal. Yeah, go Hawks, man. That was an impressive win. That's a long flight too. Your body clock, it was 10 in the morning. That's a great win if you're a Seattle, man. Flying all the way across country to Jacksonville. Vegas inserting themselves. Yeah, there's always a conspiracy theory about the Vegas stuff. So what happened at the end of the Lions Chiefs game? I got bored and changed the channel and yeah, um, it was fucking 10-6. Detroit was winning, and then Kansas City just went on a 24/7 run and won it 30-17. I don't know what happened to Detroit. They started off really good, and then they got outscored at the end 24/7. Tua 21-32, one touchdown. Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa sucks ass, man. Did you see what happened at the end? Um, they wanted to have a team meeting, and a lot of players told like left. He's like, let's have a team meeting. Let's figure out how we can get it better. And they said that a lot of the players like just didn't even go to like they went home. They went home, man. That's pretty much telling you we don't think very highly of Tua Tagovailoa. The offense defense let a third stringer go off on them. Yeah, man, that was terrible. Oh, one of the Detroit defensive players didn't want to shake Mahomes' hand, so the Chiefs players got mad and they started pushing each other, and eventually they separated, man. But it was the Detroit player that didn't want to shake Mahomes' hand after the game. Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa looks really bad this year. Really, really bad. It's gonna cost Mike Daniels his job. Third string running back. Jesus Christ, really? 120. Oof. Yeah, Curtis, I guess. I mean, got outscored 24/7. Yeah, Herbert finally had a good game today. That was a fun, close game. Did you see what happened to the Colts? A bunch of their players got hurt warming up. Pendejo face for the Colts. Anthony Richardson and then I think a corner and a linebacker had a collision. He played better, right? A lot of fans thought that Jacoby Brissett looked better than Kyler Murray. Pendejo face for Indianapolis, man. 3 players got hurt warming up. Like what the fudge? They said Anthony Richardson was messing around with a rubber and he put it in his eye and he broke his oh my God. They, oh, Jesus Christ, holy frijoles. Jacoby Brissett was 27-44. Dude, he looked good, man. He completed 24-44, 220 yards. But now, a lot. How much ahead of time did they know he was going to play? I don't know. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, man. Got hurt with a rubber band. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was. I never seen that shit in my life, man. 3 players got hurt warming up. It's like Jesus Christ, man. What the fudge? What the fudge, man? I couldn't believe it. Rams beat Raven. Yeah. Yeah, man. They bench Cooper Rush and put in Tyler Huntley. They're saying that they're gonna have a bye week, and then after that Lamar should be back. Yeah, dude, those are probably the worst two quarterbacks in the NFL right now that are starting. Justin Fields and Cooper Rush. They're fucking horrendous, man. Did you see Ravens not score? Yeah. At the 1 yard line? Jesus Christ. They did 2 straight touch pushes with the tight end and pendejo face. Wow. And they couldn't score. A lot of people are getting frustrated with John Harbaugh. That like, even though they're like the fact they look so bad without Lamar. Somebody was saying there were some people that were saying that they should hire the what's his name, the guy that was in Miami and now he's in Minnesota as a defensive coordinator, Brian Flores, because he's gonna bring some of that toughness back to Baltimore. So they were saying that they should fire John Harbaugh and hire Brian Flores. But yeah, low-key, Baltimore used to be a very tough team. And this year, they look really bad. They got in soft a little bit, man. First and goal at the 4. Hendry, 3-yard rush. Mark Andrews, tush push. Mark Andrews, tush push. Hendry loses 2 yards. Turnover on downs. Yeah, that's horrendous, man. That is horrendous. Yeah, I can see why a lot of fans are getting frustrated with John Harbaugh. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Yeah. Yeah, just give the ball to Derrick Henry all 4 times, I guess. And also, I don't know why it took John Harbaugh so long to bench Cooper Rush, man. He should have benched him like since the first game, not the third game. 4 straight plays if you don't get it. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's one of the best running backs in the NFL, Derrick Henry. Yeah, you might as well do that, man. Yeah, I don't know why it took so long to bench. Yeah. That's why I think a lot of people are so frustrated with John Harbaugh. Because the team even before Lamar got hurt, they were looking not that great. Now they're 1-5, right? I think they're 1-5. I don't know if they're gonna be able to recover, man. Steelers beat, yeah, man. What were Dylan Gabriel's numbers? Dylan Gabriel 20. Oof, 52. That's a lot of throws. 52. Good game from Rodgers. They might run away with that division low key, man. They might run away with it, man. Holy free holies. Patriots are playing good football. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with the Bills, but they're probably going to come right behind them in second place. They're for sure better than the Jets and the Dolphins. Yeah, man, the dude Baker Mayfield breaking tackles, great passes. He's playing fantastic this year. Baker Mayfield, man. Unbelievable. Great game from Baker Mayfield, man, even with all the, yeah. That guy is playing fantastic this year, Baker Mayfield. He's getting so much better, dude. He kind of looks like a athletic version of Drew Brees out there. It's like Jesus Christ. He's getting so much better. No Chris Godwin, no Mike Evans, no even the rookie guy got hurt at the end. And Jimba, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's had a hell of a start to the season so far. Baker Mayfield, he's been fantastic, man. And Jimba, yeah, and Benka, 17 for 23, 256, 2 touchdowns. He's been fantastic. Yeah, Mariners, man, great pitching. Great pitching by the Mariners. Yeah. Tampa Bay, I mean, if they could just fix their defense a little bit, that might be low-key the best team in the National League and the NFC. Mac Jones, 27-39. Yeah. Yeah. Freaking Mac Jones, man. And now freaking, what's his name? The linebacker is out for the season with a broken ankle. Fred Warner. Jesus Christ. They did a good job today. Forced turnover. Yeah, they did, man. Right away in the first quarter, they got an interception. You might, Holiday, you might go all the way. That's what I'm calling. Fred Warner, yeah, he's out for the year. So now both Fred Warner and Nick Bosa are out for the year. Jesus Christ, man. Holy frijoles. Those are literally like their captains, man. And now they're both out for the year. I'm telling you, man, I think the Rams are going to end up winning that division. Well, Seattle. It low-key might come down to Rams in Seattle. Yeah, Tampa Bay continues to win. Yeah, they're not going to be able to make it, London, with the injuries. There's no way. There's no way, man. It's gonna that division is gonna come down to Seattle and the Rams. Raiders beat, yeah. Yeah, man. I went with the Raiders just because they were at home. Yeah, man, that was a really bad game. Yeah, Geno Smith is really bad as well. They're going to have to go get another quarterback. Geno Smith is not the answer. Then the Sunday night game, I want to get into Chiefs. Yeah? 30-17. It was 10-6 at one point, Detroit. And then Kansas City scored 24-7 and at the end. Yep. Chiefs had a good game, man, only giving up 17 points. Yep. And it's gonna get even better now because now they're gonna get what's his name? Rice back. Richie Rice. So he's coming back next week, I believe. They also had 13 penalties last week, tonight 0. Richie Rice is coming. Yeah, man. Well, you know how it is with some of these, like the Chiefs, man. I think they always get off to a slow start in September. But now that it's October, all of a sudden they're going to start magically winning. They're going to start magically winning, man. Great game from Mahomes, 22 of 30, 252, 3 touchdowns, including 1. Yeah. He looked really good today, did Mahomes. He looked really, really good. Yeah, man, hard to count out the yeah. My guess is it's gonna end up probably beating Buffalo, Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. That's my guess. If you even last, I mean, if you look at the last three games versus Baltimore, Jacksonville, and Detroit, he's starting to play really good now. He's starting to figure. He's starting to really get himself going. Mahomes, and it's two touchdowns from Hollywood Brown from yeah, and then he had a rushing touchdown. Even Kelsey's getting himself going, and it's just gonna get better when they get Reggie Rice back. It's just gonna get even better. Yeah, they didn't want to shake Mahomes. One of the Detroit players didn't want to shake Mahomes' hand. That's why they got into a fucking fight. It's like, what the fudge, man? That shit was crazy. Dan Campbell said what his players did was unacceptable. Yeah, it shows like bad sportsmanship. It shows bad sportsmanship, man. They were ass hurt. I think it's because they thought they were gonna win. For Detroit, it's like taking a step back. That would have really putting them probably as the probably like the top team in the NFC at 5-1, beating the Chiefs. Where now they kind of take a step back. I think that's why a lot of the players were frustrated. Yeah, I would be frustrated for sure, but I'm not. Yeah, yeah, it's not worth it. Just shake Mahomes' hand. I mean, there's no shame in losing to Mahomes, three-time Super Bowl champion. There's no shame. Shake his hand and move on. You should motivate yourself to get better for the future. What up, TC? Welcome to the How you doing, man? Exactly, man. It's just football at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. But I think that's what happened, man. They got frustrated because that would have been a huge win for them, and I think they expected to win that game, and that would have been like, oh, Detroit's like the favorite to win the Super Bowl right now, and then they won it that way. That would have probably put them as like the number one team in most of the rankings, probably, if they would have won tonight. Everybody would be saying that Detroit's the favorite to win the Super Bowl if they would have won that game. So I think that's why they got super frustrated. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's really balanced right now, man. I don't know. Lions offense only, yeah, they got outscored. It was 10-6, and then they got outscored 24-7 down the stretch. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, I don't know, London. It's very even this year, man. There's like a lot of good teams, but I don't know if there's a great team. The closest thing is probably Detroit and Buffalo, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if their defense are like championship defenses. Jared Goff receiving touchdown call. Yeah, that was stupid, right? Because you have to stop and then yeah, that's a stupid rule. They should have given him that touchdown, man. Yeah, man. You know for sure both Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo were gonna find ways to get better. That was a cool play for it just to be called back. Yeah. Just because they said that he needed to pause and then run again, it's like so stupid. Should have just given him the touchdown. Yeah. Who cares? Yeah, hopefully they look at that in the offseason and change the rule on that. Yeah, man. 27-18. What was going on in that game? I think people on Twitter were pissed that Micah didn't get sacks on that terrible Cincinnati line. Is that what happened? I saw some people were frustrated on Twitter that Micah wasn't getting to Joe Flacco. They were like $88 million and you can't sack Joe Flacco. Some shit like that, right? Yeah, no sacks. Yeah, fans on Twitter were getting frustrated with Micah Parsons for not recording a single sack versus one of the worst offensive lines in all the NFL. Yeah, how many does he have this year? I know he also didn't do much in that Cowboys game. 29-45, 219, 2-yard touchdowns for Flacco. Not too bad. I mean, he's only been there for like 5 days. It's not too bad, I guess. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, man. He hasn't really been that good this year so far. And Micah's known for having good starts, and then he usually slows down like at the end. But this year, I don't know. Maybe he's still trying to figure out the scheme with Green Bay. I don't know, but yeah, he doesn't look that good so far this year. That's all from the Sunday slate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the baseball, and then I'm gonna watch Chicago, Washington. I have a feeling Buffalo's gonna beat the shit out of Atlanta because they're gonna be mad with they're gonna be pissed with what happened last week versus the Patriots. So that's my guess. Chicago, Washington might be good, but I think Buffalo might beat the shit out of Atlanta. Yeah, they're probably gonna beat up Atlanta pretty bad. And then I don't know, Washington might low key also beat up Chicago. Remember last week they beat up Chargers pretty good. Mariners, Blue Jay, yeah, man. Dodgers announced game 1 and 2 starters. So who's pitching? Who's pitching, man? Blake Snell and Yashibushu Yamamoto. There you go. And I'm assuming Shohei Ohtani's pitching game 3. What's up, Sonic? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Sonic? Brewers haven't announced a game 1 starter. Game 2, Freddie Peralta. Ooh, let's see what the fudge happens, man. What did you think about SmackDown? Oof. Let me remember. Hold on. Oh, shit. So good start with Cody, right? The promo. And then what else happened? I think it was a tag team match, right? Tiffany and Stephanie beat Julie and that other girl, Kata, what the fuck her name is. And then, dude, they put Aleister Black with Selena. I guess their husband and wife in real life. And he threw a fireball at Damian Priest. That was crazy, man. What about the freaking Wyatts, man? First attack Sami Zayn. And then they freaking have a face-off with the Wyatts. What a crazy feud that might be, man. That was a good show. It was a bunch of mid-carders outside of Cody Rhodes. But that was a good show, man. That was a good show. I like what they did. New feuds. They're starting with Wyatt's in the MFT, and then the match at the end was good, man, with Damian and Aleister Black, and then Selena Vega, I guess, aligned herself with her husband in real life. Stephanie and Tiffany, yeah, I thought it was a good show. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura on his back, man. Just to get beat up by the MFT. Yeah, so I guess Solo wants the United States champion, and I don't know. I guess the Tangas brothers won the tag team champions. The tag matches were good. I thought Sami Zayn, Nakamura, yeah, Alistair and Priest was good. Oh, you like Selena Vega? Holy frijoles, man. Holy frijoles. Jesus Christ. I guess she managed all those years Andrade, right? So like you might as well manage your husband in real life and Alistair. A lot of people are saying that they're gonna do like a lot of the stuff that Scarlett and Karrion Kross used to do. They say that's why they put them together. They're replacing that character of Scarlett and Karrion Kross with Alistair and Selena. SmackDown was so much better than, yeah, it was, man. They always have a good show, that final show, man. Crown Jewel was really good, man. Definitely liked the AJ Styles John Cena match. Was crazy, man. All these different finishers. That shit was crazy. He won with a tombstone followed by an attitude adjustment. That shit was a great match, man. Doing the Sister Abigail. That was great, man. At the end there, Rollins and Cody. That was a classic, man. I'm not the biggest fan of Cody Rhodes, but dude, he's had like 2 really good matches lately. At SummerSlam versus John, and yesterday versus Rollins. Those matches were fantastic, man. Holy frijoles. Hit him with a headbutt, coast to coast. A Spanish fly, he still kicked out. I think Cody hit him with a crossroads from the top rope. Yeah, those 2 matches were fantastic, man. AJ Styles and John Cena, and Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. Holy frijoles. I enjoy Crown Jewel, yeah, man. Yeah, they had face paint. At first I didn't know who they were when they had face paint. John Cena and AJ Styles, what a match. That was a great match, man. The headbutt, that was crazy, dude. That headbutt from coast to coast, Jesus Christ. John Cena with the finishers. John Cena had everybody's finisher. Holy frijoles. Yeah, that was probably the coolest one, maybe Sister Abigail. And then all the fans started doing the thing with the phones. That was good, man. The tombstone. Oh, yeah, the DDT and RKO. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was a really fun match. Yeah, he had the Sweet Chin music, yup. That was and then even Roman and Bronson Reed had a fun match. That was another fun one. The Walls of Jericho, yeah, man. Holy frijoles. Yeah, he was wearing his TNA gear, AJ Styles. Becomes only the second man since 2020 to beat Roman Reigns. That's crazy. Yeah, he wrote the introduction, man. He said the leader of the Bullet Club and Total Nonstop Action. That was a great match. I don't know, man. He didn't betray him. He accidentally speared him through the table. But I don't know where they're going with this. Because Roman walks away saying, I'm tired of this shit. It's not like old times anymore. People think I can't do shit without you guys helping me. And he's like, I don't want to see you guys until Christmas. But a lot of people think they're writing him off. But for what I hear, he's advertised for Survivor Series. But then Jay also said, I'm out too. So I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Interesting. Yeah, they mentioned the Bullet Club and Total Nonstop Action. The face that runs the play. Yeah, that was a great intro. I don't know where they are going. Yeah, me neither. I don't know where they're going. It seems like I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do with this storyline between Roman and the Usos. Yeah, Stephanie beats for the first time in 2025. Tiffany Strong lost a match. You cried. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. You cried when Roman Reigns lost. I beg your pardon. What the fudge? What the fudge? They are strapping the rocket to Stephanie. Yeah. Yeah, man, they are. She's only been there in WWE, I think, since like fucking. I think she got there in like January, or like she's only been there for a while. You have to wake up early. Let's see how Monday Night Raw goes tomorrow. Yeah, well, tomorrow's like a 3-day weekend. It's Columbus Day. Penta versus Dominic for the United States. Yeah, tomorrow's like a Sunday, man. Yeah, Raw's gonna be at 7. It's still in Australia. They're still in Australia, so it's gonna be at 7 in the morning. Wait, London, did you watch Crown Jewel or not? So I don't. Do you have the app or no? We're chilling on a damn Sunday night. You got the app finally. You got the ESPN app. I saw that he got a neck tattoo. I saw that. I watch replay my. I watched the dude. No, you cannot watch it live. I'm sorry. The commercials are crazy, dude. So many fucking commercials, dude. I kept having to fast forward. Commercials were like 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Me at night, like at 1 in the morning. I started watching at 1 in the morning. I got done like at 4:15. It lasted 3 hours and 15 minutes, and I still fast forward. Imagine how long it would have lasted if I wouldn't have not fast forward through the commercials. There's so many commercials, dude. It's crazy. There was legit like 5-minute commercials out there. I fucking thank God you can fast forward through them. Jesus Christ. So many fucking commercials. I thought that in this show, the woman matches were not as good as the man, which is like it rarely happens. But I thought this show was more about the guys, especially with AJ and John and Cody and Seth. Yeah, I'll do a video recap. Hey, what up, Hernandez? Welcome to the show. I saw that it gave him a B. But a lot of fans were saying it was the third best pay-per-view behind I think they said what, Chamber? Elimination Chamber in SummerSlam? Yeah, the man's had a. I thought this was like one of the few times that the man's actually stole a pay-per-view. Usually it's the woman, but in this one it was the man. The others matches were solid, just not as good. Yeah, for example, the Tiffany and Stephanie Vaquer, there wasn't really a storyline behind it. It was just literally to see who was the better champion. That's why it was the shortest match. I think it was only like 10, 15 minutes because they didn't really have a storyline behind it. We don't just set the bar, we are the bar. They did a much better job with the Seth and Cody match, setting it up, than they did it with Tiffany and Stephanie Vaquer. I don't care for the crown jewel. No, but there was a much better storyline with the whole Cody. Cody was 3-0 versus Seth, and that Paul Heyman told him, if you lose, we're finished with you. There was a much better build-up for them. I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't know what's with the rings and the title. I don't know, man. Cody, great matches with Cena. Yeah, man. Rollins finally beats Cody. Yeah, he used the Rolex watch. Yeah, they could have done some better storylines. But the show's good, Sonic. Who cares about the title? Who cares? Most of the matches were actually good. That's what matters. Maybe I don't know if it's necessary that if you're giving them a ring, you don't need to give them a title. You know what I mean? Just give them the ring. Yeah, B plus or A. Yeah, that's why a lot of fans were saying it was a top 3 show of the year, right behind Elimination Chamber and SummerSlam. Yeah, I don't think that title is necessary. I would just give him a ring. That title, basically what it means is that you're the champion of champions. That's what it means. It was a good pay-per-view. It was. Yeah, I think they should just give him the ring. And then even if like you can wear the ring the whole year, and even if you lose the belt, you're gonna say, when I was champion, I was the greatest champion. I have this to prove it. I don't know. I don't think the title is necessary. If you're giving out rings, just give out a ring. You know what's gonna happen though? I think those Saudi Arabia made those titles, right? Imagine if they have them defend them at SummerSlam, at WrestleMania this year. Or not this year when they're in 43. But I don't think they're necessary, man. Just give them the ring. Dom versus Penta, Bailey, and Io versus Roxanne and Rick. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I think they leave him in a museum in Saudi Arabia. You have a crush on Roxanne Perez. You love the Latinas, man. Holy frijoles. They have cake. Oh my Lord. Jesus Christ, man. Holy frijoles. I think I have to go do some stuff with my dad. I think a bunch of our light bulbs don't work. I don't know why they all kind of broke at the same time. So we got to go buy some, and then I gotta help him. You know, I gotta help him put him up. Well, I don't. He wants me to like hold the ladder while he goes up there. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Mariners game, but definitely gonna watch the night game with Dodgers and. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch at least half of the Mariners and Blue Jays. Easy cowboy. Yeah, Dodgers play at night. Tomorrow feels more like a Sunday. Tomorrow feels more like a Sunday than a Monday. Yeah. Blake Snell's pitching. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. Yeah, let's see how the Dodgers off. Well, the Blue Jays too. Let's see how the offense plays tomorrow. And all in both games, let's see what happens. Oh, you didn't know? Somebody better call your mama. Yeah, but that should be fast, man. We could just all I have to do is hold the ladder, and he should probably put them up fast. I don't think it's gonna take too long to change the light bulbs, right? I don't think that takes too long. You just have to hold the ladder, and it's like a ladder match. What about the Hardys retired tonight? No, the Dudley boys retired after losing the ladder match to the Hardy boys. Yeah, they gave their boots. That means that's a way of saying you're retiring. Yep, Hardy beat the Dudleys. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. They've been wrestling for like what, over 30 years, I think. That's a long, and the Hardys continue to wrestle. They've been wrestling since like the 90s. It was a good match. And Trick Williams lost the TNA Championship, right? Yep. Hardy's both the TNA and the NXT Tag Team Champions. Lost to Mike Santana. And they had a final match. Yeah, that was a good way to end your career. Beating one of your biggest foes in the hard, or not beating them, but at least wrestling them in your final match. Good way to go out for the Dudley boys. Indiana beats. Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. Indiana going up to Oregon and beating them. Holy frijoles. Kirk Kennedy, year 2 at Indiana. What a turnaround for that program. Yeah, even last year they made the playoffs. And now they're one of the best teams in football. Holy frijoles. And they're gonna play Ohio State, right? They're gonna play this year. I'm gonna watch Nightcap. They're gonna play each other. I'm pretty sure, right? Indiana and Ohio State are gonna play each other this year. I think they're both in the Big Ten. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. They aren't on the regular season schedule, but possible for the Big Ten championship if they. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because they are both in the Big Ten. And then what about Texas beating Oklahoma? Holy frijoles. Texas with the upset. I saw that. James Franklin out, man. They were the number 3 seed and now they lost 3 in a row. Oh my Lord. How fast thing went downhill. In a matter of 3 weeks, you go from a top 3 team and now you're fired. A few weeks ago, it ranked. Yeah. You were like the 3rd best team in 3 weeks ago and now you're fired. Jesus Christ, man. UCLA Northwestern. Yeah, what a collapse, man. What a fucking collapse. I don't know. So I think so Sonics of the experience, right? They have experience. So the Dodgers might win. I don't think nobody from that Milwaukee team has been in the. What up, ACD? Welcome to the show. They're not gonna sweep Milwaukee was the best team in the regular season, I think. You got the Mariners winning again. Yeah, they're not gonna sweep them. I'm sitting down on the couch. Yeah, man, I'm gonna pick the hot hand Seattle. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what the fudge happens. We are Commanders. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, Toronto has to win. Toronto has to win. Today we are not standing. We are playing down on the couch. What? We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. chilling on a damn Sunday night. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's saying. Yeah, man, impressive. They got a leadoff home run and then no more runs for Toronto. Seattle ended up winning 3-1. I got Butterfingers. Yeah, that was a great win by Seattle tonight. Great win by Seattle tonight, man. Good day for Seattle, bad day for Detroit. Getting eliminated on Friday and then today losing. Great weekend for Seattle. The Seahawks win and the Mariners not only advance, but get the first win in the ALCS. You did 5 recaps? Damn. 3 NFL games, Mariners, Blue Jays, and the NASCAR. Damn, look, dude, you've been working hard, dude. Holy frijoles. Jesus Christ. Keep up the good work, man. Keep it up. If you can believe you can succeed, all you got to do is believe. I got NBA coming. Yeah, the 21st. November, right? NASCAR's over in a few weeks in November. Yeah, I think I saw today the 21st, right? It starts. Did you see Face? Yeah, man. He did a haunted house, a boat, and the tunnel. Yeah. And then his car broke down out of nowhere. And the brother did it today. Bro, Whitus. They did it in his house, but they didn't get much activity. Then soon I got college basketball. Yeah, college basketball starts in November. Yeah, just a few more weeks of NASCAR, and I'm done with that for a little bit. Until what, like February, March? I got NBA in college. Add with every... Yeah, man. You're going to be probably pretty busy at least until like February. Because, yeah, baseball and NASCAR are about to be finished. But here comes basketball. Yeah. February will be your downtime. Outside of basketball, that will be your downtime. Landon on his video crashed out. Yeah, he was pissed at the Cowboys. I'm going to do a Golden State. What the fuck happened? I'm going to do a... I'm going to do a... I'm going to do a Golden State Warriors season preview. Okay. 6, 7. Yeah, I know you were mad, man. I know you were pissed. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. They say you lost your moderator. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, now it's back. I don't know what the fuck happened. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling. What is happening to our nerd community? Ash, your front. Ash. I'm also going to do a Kentucky basketball season preview for them as well. All right. You're like, Ash, look at me, man. Where's Coach blah, blah, blah at? Ash, everything, Ash, Jesus Christ. I wish I would. You saw he keeps interviewing the track guys, the track and field guys, and I think the fans got pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I fast forward through those. They're kind of boring. But I saw that like some fans were criticizing him for the questions. Like, what you want me to do, chat? I know my stuff about track and field. I'm asking questions. What the chat want me to do, Ocho? I'm asking questions. I know track and field. What's the point of me having them on if I'm not gonna ask them any questions, chat? I don't know what happened, but he got pissed at something in the chat after he did one of the track and field interviews. I'm excited for Kentucky basketball this year. I think we are. Let's see, man. Yeah, I always fast forward with track and field interviews. They're so boring. Yeah. I feel like it's because they're both into it because Chad Johnson's daughter's doing it too at Kentucky at the university. So they're both into it, I guess. The preseason should come out soon for basketball. Yeah, dude, I fast forward through all the track and field interviews on Nightcap. It's so boring. He keeps interviewing that same lady, Melissa Thompson. I don't know why. And I don't know why the fuck. Are we chilling or is my brutality? This is my brutality. Oh, dude, damn, I put my video schedule out for tomorrow. Where do you put it on your community tab or where? I'm gonna do the basketball games, the Monday Night Football, and Monday Night Raw. Oh, you do put it on the community tab? Ooh. Do people comment or like it? Do you get some traffic on that or no? I kind of want to do a poll on maybe giving the fans 3 choices of what time to do my stream. But I need to figure out what time I can do it. You put your schedule every day. You do it. I had Wendy's. I had a Baconator, French fries, and 10-piece chicken nuggets. I've got some comments lately. Not a lot, but a few. Yeah. I sometimes I don't really use it that much, so but I know a lot of people use it. We need a poll after the show or during the time. No, like I don't know, like I think I'm like obviously I think I'm starting too late. And I realized on Friday when I started earlier, I had a lot more people in here. So I was gonna do like a poll, like maybe do 2 or 3 different choices and have them vote. But I need to like see like what times I can actually commit to because I'm always running. I always end up running late. I put my schedule up every day, let people know what I'm doing for my show. Yeah, but TikTok's a video, Sonic. People can watch that whenever they have time. So yeah, I'm busy tomorrow, man. 2 football. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow's a busy day. Tomorrow, if it's like it was Sunday, man. There's so much stuff to watch tomorrow. It's like holy frijoles, man. So much stuff to watch. No stream on Monday. We will be back on Tuesday. I'm gonna get my Raw review out the way for. Oh yeah, you could probably watch it like at least at 12 or 1, whenever the fuck you wake up. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Adrenaline in my soul. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It was a good show, man. We had a lot to talk to tonight, man. That's why also I do wonder if it would be better to go. Should I just do video stream like Monday's video, Tuesday stream, Wednesday video, Thursday stream, and then maybe I can be on both Saturday and Sunday? I don't know. I feel like there's much stuff to talk about if I just stream maybe every other day. I don't know. I don't know what to do though. Day 1. What the fuck happened? It's just me, Ooze. Day 1. Yeah, there's more stuff to talk about maybe if I only come in every other day maybe. I don't know though. I gotta think. I don't know what the future holds. Four letters, one word. Yeet. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys see that when the fucking when like my head spins? I think we talk about everything. Yeah, man. I think we did. Tomorrow, load manage. Yeah, man, I'm gonna load manage tomorrow. I'm gonna load manage tomorrow, man. I'm gonna ice my vocal cords, excuse me. And then we're at it on Tuesday, man. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. Tomorrow's gonna be like a Sunday. It's gonna feel like a Sunday tomorrow, man. Have you watched who? I don't know who that is. Compus. Feels like a Sunday. It does, man. Campuzano Abelardo. It's a Mexican TikToker. He bought a new house in Chicago. I saw he bought a house in Chicago. And I think he's putting a coffee shop. He must be making good money because he said he bought a house in Chicago and he's putting a coffee shop. Abelardo Campuzano. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why my thing posted has one word. Yeah, I don't know. His name is Abelardo Campuzano. Yeah, but yeah, best investment just in case TikTok goes down. He has a that's smart that he's putting a coffee shop. So now he has his own little business with his family. I had Wendy's. I had a Baconator, chicken nuggets, and French fries. You had pizza? I had pizza on Friday. No, wait. Was it Friday? I don't even remember. Yeah, but today I had some Wendy's. How is the family? How you doing? El pepperoni, el espagueti, con un pancini. El pepperoni, un pancini con este pendejo. El pepperoni. Boom, 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 boom. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Boo. I had nachos de asada for breakfast, sushi for lunch, and Wendy's for dinner, so I'm paying the price. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of food. Jesus Christ, man. Holy frijoles. Holy frijoles. What kind of sushi you had? I had sushi on wait. I can't remember. I think I had pizza yesterday and sushi Friday. I forgot. But I think I had sushi Friday. We bring the boom. That's what we do every day on your FYP at 2:45. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. Ooh, chavo, tan tan tan. Chavo. OTC, OTC, OTC. We bring the boom. You had California rolls? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I'm going to watch Nightcap. Their NFL recap of week 6. Acknowledge. That was yesterday. He said, if you want Australia, if you want a table, acknowledge me. Watching Nightcap. Yeah, man, Nightcap. Stay with me now. I might just watch some videos after the show. That was a good Mike moment. I lost my voice when he said that. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna chill, man. You know, dude, I watch Every day I kind of feel like I watch. I watched the girl. What's her name from Logan Paul? The Friday show. What's her name? I forgot what her name was. What's your joke? Oh, Australia, you won tables. Acknowledge me. AW Dynamite. Only 300,000 views this week. 300,000 views. It's in the shithole, man. Oh my lord. What's another one? Oh, that's the girl's name. Yeah, Camilla. Dude, what's her name? Camilla Arroyo. Yeah. Dude, she does OnlyFans, but she doesn't even. She just does like $4 million. That's crazy, man. Justin Fields playing quarterback. That guy stinks, man. Justin Fields, holy frijoles. He stinks. And then I guess she did a podcast with Jack Doherty's ex-girlfriend, and it has like 5 million views. Yeah, $4 million for bikini pictures on OnlyFans, or I think OF, on OF, $4 million. She makes $4 million for bikini pictures on OF. Camila Arroyo. I saw they did a podcast. Yeah, it has like 5 million views. It's like, what's his Rick? I don't know what McKinley, I think her name is. I seen that podcast too. She exposed her ex-boyfriend Jack Doherty. Yeah. But it's like an hour and 55 minutes. It's long. It's a long podcast. Long ass podcast. We chilling on a damn Sunday night. Jack doesn't care about his ex. He would try to crash in purpose to see if he can get. Oh my lord. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Jack Doherty. Oh my lord. I'm gonna get off in about a minute, guys. In about a minute. I'm gonna get off. It was a good show tonight, yeah. Yeah, it was a good show tonight, man. Good show. Yeah, man, we'll be back on Tuesday, man. We'll be back on Tuesday. I will be back on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good Monday. Yeah, man. Enjoy your Monday, guys. We'll be back on Tuesday. Alrighty, guys. Holla.